remember last week we met Isaac? He was a son of Abraham. I don't know. I mean, can you even imagine what it was like for them after the near sacrifice? And then now as we read on in the Bible, we actually hear of generations of relationships that are complicated, like really complicated. So, okay, today's story is actually about Isaac's two sons, Jacob and Esau. And Esau is the older son, and so he's really hardworking, and he's kind of, as the older son, prepared and ready to receive the blessing from his dad, Isaac. And I gotta tell you something about Esau. He's like really hairy. Like, not even just like a little bit, he's like really, really, really hairy. And I just met him, and it was like meeting Bigfoot. Okay, so anyway, back to the story. So we have Esau, the hairy one, and then Jacob, who his mom, Rebecca, actually wants Jacob to get the blessing from Isaac. And so she helps Jacob trick Isaac into actually giving him the blessing. And it works. So then Jacob gets the blessing, and he actually becomes renamed as Israel. And so he ends up as Israel, having all these descendants from Israel. And so even though God actually does follow through with this blessing, and he appears to Jacob in a dream, he doesn't give him this blessing as a reward for deceiving his dad. He gives him the blessing as a way to show grace and to start new beginnings. But that still leaves Esau, right? And so I actually just went back into time and met Esau to hear all about what this was like for him. I probably should have given him a few more minutes to cool off, because I gotta warn you, when I meet him, he's pretty upset. Let's check it out.
Jacob! Oh, Jacob, where are you, buddy? I'm gonna find you!
Hey, Esau, is that you?
Hey, who said that? Hey, was that you? Have you seen my brother? I'm gonna get him, Jacob, I'm gonna get you. When I get you, it's gonna be bad news, man. It's gonna be bad news. Oh, yeah!
Everyone, I'd like you to meet Esau, son of Isaac.
What was that?
We're in the
light.
future. Yeah, we've made it to the future now, Esau.
This is the future?
Yes.
Wow!
I was really hoping that that ride would kind of calm you down a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, because it appeared that when I came to visit you, and you had just found out that Jacob has
Jacob, yeah.
He has actually just stolen the blessing from your father.
That rascal, yeah, he sure did. He stole my blessing. That belonged to me. I'm the oldest.
How did he do this?
Well, he tricked me. He tricked my dad.
How?
He tricked my dad. He put fur on all over his body, this animal fur, and then he went, and my dad's kind of, can't see very well, so he goes up to my dad, and he makes him this meal, and he pretends to be me, and so my dad felt his arms, he's like, oh, this must be Esau. It wasn't Esau, I'm Esau. That rascal tricked my dad.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, you are you are really hairy. Actually.
Well, it is my name. That's what my name is. My name's Harry.
Yeah, well, okay, do you think you're ever going to be able to forgive?
Forgive? What are you talking about? He just stole everything from me. Why would I forgive my brother?
Well,
do you have siblings? You surely must know what's it like in the future.
I do.
You got siblings, don't you?
I do have siblings, and it is hard to forgive anyone, especially really our siblings, right? But
a little bit.
We, in the future, have learned from people like you. We've learned
like
forgiveness from you.
From me?
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight here, lady. You're saying in the future, people like you look to people like me from back there in the past, and you learn stuff. Like, so you actually know about what's going to happen to me?
Yeah.
And you're saying I'm going to forgive my brother?
You do.
How is that possible?
It definitely takes a lot of courage from you, but you do reconcile. And I can't tell you all of the details, but I can tell you that God doesn't forget about you either.
Really?
You end up having a lot of loved ones.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me a bit of hope in the midst of all of my fury. I feel a little bit calmer now to be able to make me go back and, I see that you got that. Is it time to go back?
It is.
I I think I'm okay. I'm ready to go back.
All right, here we go. So next week, all this might be on fire.